Jane Fonda is back poking her nose into politics. Fonda, who was dubbed Hanoi Jane after she backed America's enemy the Communist Viet Cong, was just caught telling the Hollywood elites it was time they take back the government and get rid of President Donald Trump. Well, patriots immediately reacted, shocking Hanoi Jane and the Hollywood elites with an epic smackdown they never saw coming. Jane Fonda, photo credit, George Pimentel, Getty Images. After winning the Female Emma Lifetime Achievement Award at the Environmental Media Association Emma Honors Benefit Gala on June 10, Fonda called on the Hollywood elites to get into gear and make sure the upcoming elections were won by the Democrats. Breitbart reported, actress and political activist Jane Fonda warned a crowd of Hollywood elites of the existential crisis facing America under the Trump administration, urging them that the only solution is taking back our government. "This is an existential crisis that we're in," said the 80-year-old Grace and Frankie star. "We have to do everything we can to take back the House in November. If anything can save us, it's gonna be taking back our government." Other actresses present at the ceremony included Elizabeth Olsen and Fonda's Grace and Frankie co-star Lily Tomlin, who told The Hollywood Reporter, "Trump is dangerous. He's unfortunately dangerous to the planet if nothing else. If we could raise Trump's consciousness, that would be helpful. Of course, no Hollywood elitist event can be without music, so they went with Snoop Dogg, a virulent Trump hater himself." The Hollywood Reporter adds, to close out the night, Emma invited Snoop Dogg to deliver a highly anticipated performance, which got the crowd on its feet, including the 80-year-old Fonda, who danced on stage with the rapper. Call for revolution? Anti-Trump actress and Vietnam-era communist sympathizer, Jane Fonda, tells Hollywood elite, "America is in an existential crisis, and only way to save the country is taking back our government." At Breitbart News, at Drudge_Report, at Daily Caller, at Real Donald Trump Pic. Twitter.com/Dias2Fepic. True News, at True News, June 13, 2018. Then there's the horror of 80-year-old Jane Fonda singing and dancing with rapper Snoop Dogg. "This alone is a reason that Americans can reject everything this elderly Hollywood celebrity says. Jane Fonda is really out here living her best life." Pic. Twitter.com/V8FrivM. Sienna, at Fonda Chargate, June 10, 2018. All that hatred of our president in one room must have been overwhelming. The Hollywood elites, thanks to their queen Jane Fonda, has decided Trump must go. We paupers who elected him across the country need to comply with Hollywood's demands. Yeah, that's not going to happen. While Trump's been handling the threat of nuclear war and negotiating with murderous dictator Kim Jong-un, Fonda and her idiot friends are super worried about global warming. Oh, she is also pretty peeved the Trump administration decided against tax dollars paying for abortions. Fonda's Twitter feed would make your head explode, and she openly posts photos with her arm around another nutjob, Chelsea Handler. These elitists are just like Robert De Niro, shouting, F***CK Trump. Lily, at Lily Tomlin, Connie Britton, at Connie Britton, Chelsea Handler, at Chelsea Handler, and me at a fundraiser for Rock United, Restaurant Opportunity Centers, at Rock United to support One Fair Wage at Own Fair Wage. Pic. Twitter.com/Elthlom 3-year. Jane Seymour Fonda, at Jane Fonda, June 10, 2018. The Hollywood buffoons have no idea that the majority of Americans place zero importance on anything they say or do. For years they backed Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton as our country lost jobs and our country was mocked by Iranian mullahs as we paid them billions of dollars. So Fonda got a real smackdown from flyover country after making her recent play to take the government back. Giacomo K. tweeted to Hanoi Jane, "How many more washed-up 70 and 80-year-olds are going to come out of retirement to bash Trump in order to re-establish relevancy? How many more washed-up 70 and 80-year-olds are going to come out of retirement to bash Trump in order to re-establish relevancy?" Giacomo K. at Jaconox, June 13, 2018. Frank Perez had enough too, tweeting, "Wrong once and wrong twice doesn't make it right. She has been living a life of luxury on the backs of the blood of our brave soldiers who fought and died in Vietnam. Now she claims to want to take back a government that never was hers to begin with. Such hollow words. Wrong once and wrong twice doesn't make it right. She has been living a life of luxury on the backs of the blood of our brave soldiers who fought and died in Vietnam. Now she claims to want to take back a government that never was hers to begin with. Such hollow words. Clown face. Frank Perez, at Serapfra, June 13, 2018. Chris Bacon tweeted to Fonda, this from a traitor who turned in American POWs who palmed her lists of names of Americans held by North Vietnam. Those American prisoners who she turned in for passing her notes were beaten to death by their captors, making Traitor Jane complicit in their murder. This from a traitor who turned in American POWs who palmed her lists of names of Americans held by North Vietnam. Those American prisoners who she turned in for passing her notes were beaten to death by their captors, making Traitor Jane complicit in their murder. Chris Bacon, at Chris Bakken, June 13, 2018. Jane Fonda has lived her life in Beverly Hills, completely out of touch with what concerns real Americans. She has been a hardcore commie lover for years. Now, she's vowing that her Hollywood buddies are taking back the government. What part of the 2016 presidential election did she not get? Americans had 8 long years of the Hollywood way. It didn't work out so well for us. Those Hollywood nutjobs can scream F*** Trump, but they can't change the fact those who matter in this country, the majority of voters, don't care what they think is best. So far, it's just been a little over 500 days that President Donald Trump has been in office, and already he has those Hollywood elitists babbling like crying babies. It's going to be a long 8 years for Hanoi Jane Fonda and her anti-Trump buddies living in sunny California. Facebook has greatly reduced the distribution of our stories in our readers' news feeds and is instead promoting mainstream media sources. When you share on social media, however, you greatly help distribute our content. Please take a moment and consider sharing this article with your friends and family. Thank you. Barack Obama Chelsea handler Donald Trump Hillary Clinton